Picture this. You're standing in the middle of your life and everything feels like it just crumbled beneath you. The job you thought was secure, gone. The relationship you poured your soul into, shattered. The dream you chased slipped right through your fingers. And now, it's quiet. Too quiet. You're staring at the pieces, wondering, what now? How do I even begin again? If you've ever been there, if you have ever sat in that silence, feeling the weight of starting over, hear me when I say this. This moment does not define your ending. This is not the period. This is the comma. This is the setup for your comeback. Every setback in life carries two choices: stay buried in the rubble or rise and rebuild. And today we're going to walk through exactly how to do that. Step by step, brick by brick, stronger, wiser, unshakable. Let's rebuild. 1. Accept what happened. You cannot rebuild what you refuse to admit is broken. Think about it. When a storm destroys a house, nobody pretends it's still standing. You face the damage. You take inventory. But so many of us do the opposite with our lives. We hide the pain. We numb it. We smile and say, I'm fine. But pain ignored is pain prolonged. So I want you to pause right now and reflect. What is the one thing in your life you have been avoiding that hurt you? What loss, failure, or heartbreak have you pushed down instead of facing it? Don't skip this. Type it in your notes, whisper it out loud, or if you're bold, drop it in the comments. Naming it is the first step to healing it. You are not the failure. You are the person who survived it. That's where the comeback begins. 2. Release shame and guilt. Setbacks don't just scar you. They whisper to you. You should have known better. You were not enough. You'll never get it right. But those are lies. Shame is a liar, and guilt is a thief. Here's the truth. Growth requires mistakes. Strength requires scars. So let me ask you this. Where are you holding shame that isn't yours to carry? What guilt are you dragging into a future that doesn't deserve it? Maybe you trusted the wrong person. Maybe you stayed too long. Maybe you didn't know what you didn't know. You're human. You are still here. And that alone makes you worthy of healing. Type this in the comments if you're ready to claim it. I forgive myself. I release the shame. That's where freedom starts. 3. Reset your mindset. Your thoughts are the blueprint of your future. If you tell yourself, I can't, you won't. If you keep saying, what if I fail again? You'll freeze. But when you shift your inner language, everything changes. So here's your challenge. Replace one negative thought today with a new declaration. Instead of I can't, say I am learning. Instead of I'm broken, say I am rising. Drop your declaration in the comments. Speak it boldly, because when your mind changes, your world follows. 4. Rebuild confidence from the ground up. Confidence is not a feeling. It's a decision. A choice to show up, even when your voice shakes. So here's the exercise. Think of one small promise you can keep to yourself today. Maybe it's cleaning your space. Maybe it's walking for 10 minutes. Maybe it's saying no when you usually say yes. Then do it. Keep it. Stack the win. Every small win is a brick, and with every brick you remind yourself, I'm capable. If you're ready to take action, drop this in the comments, I'm keeping my promises. Because that's how confidence is rebuilt. 5. Create a clear vision. You can't rebuild without a blueprint. So I want you to pause and ask yourself right now, what do I want my life to look like next? Not what others expect, not what you should do. But what do you want? Write it down. Be specific. Be bold. Better yet, if you're brave, share one piece of your vision in the comments. Speak it into the world. Because when you give your vision words, you give it life. 6. Build new habits that support you. This is where the comeback gets real. What you do daily shapes who you become. So here's your reflection. Which habits are helping you rebuild? Which habits are secretly holding you back? You already know the answer. Maybe it's endless scrolling. Maybe it's skipping meals. Maybe it's isolating when you really need community. Now ask yourself, what's one small, supportive habit you can start today? Type it out. Declare it. Because the new you isn't built in the big leaps. It's built in the daily bricks of your habits. Final words. The rise. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. What's coming next is stronger than what was lost. You've learned, you've endured, you've grown. Now it's time to rise. Not with rage, not with desperation, but with quiet, focused power. The world doesn't need the old you. It needs the healed you, the unshakable you. So here's my final question to you. What's your comeback story going to be? Don't keep it to yourself. Drop it below. Someone out there needs to hear your testimony to believe in their own. Your story isn't over. It's just getting started. This is your comeback. Now rise.